Hi, this is Gary. In this tutorial I'm going to show you how to Photoshop yourself into a picture. Now what you're going to need for this is a picture of yourself and a picture that you want to be Photoshopped into. For this specific tutorial I'm going to go to www.google.com and I'm going to get my own images here. The first image I'm taking is Hofmaster State Park, and I got a picture of that here, and I like the second one, so I'm going to select that. And what you do to copy those, you'll hit print screen. That's the key on your toward the top right hand corner of your keyboard. Sometimes it's above the number, sometimes between the numbers and the letters, so just go ahead and hit print screen there. And next I want to get a picture of a Japanese chen, so I'm going to type in Japanese chen here, and a bunch of cute little dogs come up, and I am going to choose the third one, even though there's quite a few different choices I could make here. And I'm going to zoom in on him, and I'm going to make sure to go ahead and hit print screen, and then to copy that, and then when I open up the paint document I'm going to hit Control V to paste it. Now to open up a paint document, if there's not one already on your screen, you're going to right click at the bottom left hand corner of your screen. You're gonna left click on the start button there, and that's gonna open up a bunch of programs, and hopefully you'll see the paint program in there. If it's not the one I've highlighted, if you don't see that there, you'll have to open it from usually like an Office document or something like that. So you open that up, and now you have a blank screen. Now what you want to do is you want to paste your picture with Control V, and then our next step is going to be the hardest step in this, and that's working on cleaning the picture out. Okay, now we have our picture of the Japanese chen here, and what we have to do is we have to clean out all the background here, or most of the background, so we can paste it over the beach picture. So I'm going to start out here with the fill button, and I'm going to use solid color, and that color is going to be white. And I want to make sure that I don't have an outline and prefer solid color, and I do that for the one, and then I do that for the rest of them, so I've got a bunch of white in the background. Now I usually prefer to have contrasting colors so I can see what I'm doing. So we're going to use red in this example, because if you have a white chen and a white background, it's kind of confusing. So I'm going to use the bucket key right there on the left and the red button, and I'm going to make all this white stuff turn red, which I do. And then we're going to clean out the rest of the picture. It's going to be a red outline on side of the chen. Next, you want to go to the easiest way to do that is to do the polygon shape thing, and then so you select it right there. I've zoomed in on that, and then you're going to want to select a solid color so you can fill in everything around the chen with red. And you're not going to do the entire chin at once. You're going to do like one corner, another corner, another corner. And then make sure the fill is solid color as well as the outline there. So I've got a big line across, and then it takes up some space. Now I got another big line here, and then I'm slowly working my way down. And to end, after you select your polygon, if you want it to do anything, you can press this line button here, or you can actually press any other button, but something different than the polygon button, and that way it'll fill it. And if you make a mistake, which you probably will, at least I have, don't forget to use Control Z. That's CTRL-Z. Control is on the bottom left hand corner of your screen, and then the Z button. That will undo any moves you make that you don't like, which can be helpful, because if you had to do the whole thing and you couldn't make a mistake, it wouldn't be no fun. So just Control Z to edit and undo. Now I don't like that one line I'm using from red, so I'm going to use a different one. If you zoom in right here, I'm going to change it to the smallest possible one so I can go in between stuff and make the hair a little more visible. As you can see, I'm working on the hair, and now I'm slowly working it down here. I'm not going to spend too much time on this, but you can see I've pretty much done the whole chin here. Now we're zooming out. Now the next question is, what about cleaning up this little spot in the dog? You know, make him look a little better. Well, we can do that, and what we're going to do is we're going to go into select. It's toward the top left-hand thing here, and we're going to do freeform selection, which I've zoomed in on here. And then we're going to do freeform, and then we're going to do transparent selection on the and I've zoomed on that as well. Now I've copied some stuff from here. It's about the same size as that little spot, and then I'm going to hit Control V, and then or Control C to copy that, and then Control V to paste it. And then what you're going to do is you're going to drag it over the spot here. So I'm going to go ahead and drag it over that spot there, and then you release that. And then the next thing you want to do is, I've got this white or this red background. I'd like to make it white again. The red was nice for contrasting between the chin, but now I'd like to have a white background. So I select the white and then the paint drop bucket, and I change that color to white. Okay, now the whole background is white, well, except for one little spot, which you probably can't see on this thing here, but if we zoom in right there, we might be able to see that spot. And I'm going to go ahead and make those white too and clean that out a little bit. Now the next thing you want to do is you want to open another paint if you haven't already, and this paint is going to hold our beach picture. So go ahead and left click on the bottom left hand corner there, and then open up paint. Now we have another untitled paint document, and we go ahead and we go back to our beach picture, and we hit Control V to paste it. And if you'll notice here, I just want the beach picture. I don't want all the other stuff that comes with it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this beach picture. I'm going to highlight that there. And then I'm going to copy that picture, and then I'm going to use Control Z to undo my last move. And now I have just the white background, and I'm going to paste it. I'm going to paste the document. And then what I want to do is I want to crop it. Now to crop it, you got to select the object, which we've just done here, and you're going to right click, and then a bunch of options are going to come up, and I'm going to zoom in here and show you which one crop is right there. There's the options you have, and you select crop right there, and then it'll go ahead and automatically crop it down to the size of the picture, so you don't have to resize it manually by yourself, and that can take a lot of time. So now I have a nice little picture of a beach here. Then I go back to my other screen with the Japanese chin, and I'm going to select that, highlight it, and hit Control C to copy it, and then I hit paste. And at this point you're saying, well, this doesn't look very good. I've got this white in the background, and it's ruining my picture. Well, there's a way to fix that, and I'm going to show you how here. If you go up to the select button there, and you're going to highlight the transparent selection. I'll zoom in on that here. It's at the very bottom. It says transparent selection. You're going to highlight that, and then now it looks like something like this. So you can drag it around and stuff, and it'll go over top of whatever picture is on the screen, but it won't. The corners won't be on there. So looking at this picture, you'll notice it looks a little big for the beach. So what we're going to do is we're going to resize the dog photo with Control W. Control W is to change the width function. So I hit the resize and skew button, and I'm going to zoom in on that here because I'm not sure if you can see it at the current size. And I'm just going to change this to 50-50 by percentage. You can also change it by pixels and so forth, and mess around with percentages and objects like that. So I'm going to resize it. Now the dog's about half as big, and or probably a quarter big. And what we're going to do here is the picture looks kind of nice, but he doesn't have any footprints. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy and paste footprints that I've highlighted in black there to make it appear a little bit more realistic. I'm using the freeform selection here, and I'm just going to copy and I'm going to copy those right there and then paste them underneath the dog's feet, and I've done a bunch of that there. And now we have our better looking picture, and I'll zoom in here, and that's our final looking picture, which looks decent. And that is pretty much how you go about photoshopping yourself into a picture. You just got to use the different editing functions, and then you have something like this.